So the internet called out Katrin's deadlifts. But what happened next? Welcome back to the channel. If you're here for the first time, please like, share, subscribe. If it's not your first time here, well, you can do those things too if you haven't already. So a funny few things happened at Strength in Depth. On Saturday, the elite individuals took to the floor for a workout called Curiosity Shop. Now this workout started and ended with kettlebell deadlifts. Now, despite Turi Helgadottir putting on an incredible show and winning that event, that was not the talking point Saturday night. Oh no, all eyes were on Katrin Davidsdottir. Or more specifically, on Katrin's deadlifts. But not just on Katrin and her deadlifts, but also on her judge. Now first, let's address the deadlifts. Were they good reps? Well, you have eyes, go and look for yourself, it's on the live stream. I've heard everything from, yeah, they were good reps, to they were riding the line, to, of course, these are clearly no reps. Almost immediately, Andrew Hiller put out a video, we saw podcasts talking about it at length, there were multiple memes about Katrin, about her judge and her deadlifts, and of course the comment section in the YouTube live stream, that blew up as well. So we all saw this, didn't we? But what didn't we all see? Or what happened next in the narrative? Well, on Sunday when I arrived at the Excel Center, I found out that that judge, he wasn't there. So he had decided not to come in. Now, there were some slight variations I was told as to why he had not come in, but what I can tell you is it was his decision. It wasn't that Sid didn't want him there. And herein lies the problem. Now, who is to blame for these bad reps? The athlete or the judge? Yeah, we need judges to make the calls, right? But put yourself in their shoes just for a moment. The need for uniformity on the competition floor because it's being broadcast means where they're positioned, are they going to have the best view to make those calls? They have the crowd screaming at them, screaming at that athlete. They're thinking about the fact that this is being broadcast and live streamed all around the world. And now they know that if they mess up, well, they're going to be on YouTube videos, they're going to be talked about on podcasts. So all of this is going through their mind when they have that split second to make a decision as to whether or not something is a rep or a no rep. Now, of course, the argument can be made, well, was he the right man for the job? Was judging a crowd favorite too much for him? Should someone else have been used? Where was the head judge in all of this? Now, these are good questions. One thing I can tell you is something that didn't appear on the live stream, but I saw because I was there in person, was when Katrin came back for the second set of deadlifts, the judge did stand up and motion to her to kind of make sure she was standing all the way up. So maybe from his point of view, or where he was sitting, it looked like the reps were riding the line. They were 50-50. He'd been giving her the benefit of the doubt, but he wanted to remind her to make sure she was standing up. Now, regardless of how we feel about the calls that were being made, we have to think that this judge, he sacrificed his time, his energy, his money to go to London to fulfill a role that is needed if we want live competition to continue. That should have been an incredible experience for him, but it fast became an incredibly bitter experience. And now what's happening on Sunday if you're Katrin's judge and you're thinking, wow, the last guy that had this job, he didn't come in today. What's going to happen to me? Am I going to be the next person being called out on a YouTube video? So take those pressures that I already mentioned and just add that one to the mix. And it's strange, right? Because on the one hand, we have this discussion where we're saying, judges need to be treated better. Judges need to be paid. They should be treated like professionals at these events. But then at the same time, we're tearing them down. We're destroying them online. And this level of scrutiny, it's not just on the judges, is it? It's on every element of these CrossFit events. I know we can all be critical and mistakes are being made. And it's not necessarily wrong to call them out when we see them. But if we choose to use our platform to tear down, well, we also need to contribute to building up something better, right? I often hear cries for, why doesn't CrossFit HQ hire Andrew Hiller? Well, okay, but how about before that, why don't we get him to go to a semi-final and judge? Or if you're there in the comments calling out no reps as you see them, and you're not intimidated by the big names, and please, don't get me wrong, there are some incredible judges that were there at Strength in Depth that could not care less who you are. The standard is the standard, and they will call every rep exactly as they see it. But if you're that guy or girl sitting at home going, you know what? These are no reps. It's clear that they're no reps. Get involved. Volunteer. Judges are needed. Now, don't get me wrong. All across the semi-finals, we've seen bad reps, we've seen bad calls, and often from athletes that should know better. Now, if you want to highlight that, I'm not going to stop you. But watch out for the friendly fire, because Katrin, she's making money out of this. The more we talk about her, the more we highlight her in our videos, the happier her sponsors are going to be. Yeah, maybe you're calling out her bad reps, but you still like her shoes, right? So they just want us to talk about her. She can afford to take the shots. And also, ultimately, it's down to her, right? If she doesn't want people to talk about bad reps, all she needs to do is make sure that every rep is good. But the judges, the organizers, the volunteers, all the people involved in putting on this event, making it something that we can enjoy, that we can watch for free on YouTube, don't take shots at them. If you're not happy with what you see, if you think things can be improved, help them do better. Don't just sit at home taking easy shots. Well, hopefully there's something there that we can think about. It was a great weekend. I had so much fun at Strength in Depth. Congratulations to all the athletes that punched their ticket for the games. And thank you to all the people that reached out to me after my last video about the adaptive division. And absolutely a part 2 is coming, because I've had so many people message me adding more and more information to the discussion. So look out for that coming down the line as well. So until next time, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in a future video.